Hey, so today I'm in Nottingham and I'm about 3 miles out of the city centre itself, and we've come to a little place called Wilford, just on the edge of Wilford itself, and I've come to find a little section of the former Great Central Railway, a little bit that has probably been forgotten about to most, but it still exists. It's a really tiny bit. It's not even a quarter mile in length, but I'm led to believe after a bit of research online it does have a few little relics still remaining. So there we've got the A52 road going back to Nottingham over towards Lincolnshire. You might be able to make out some little green posts. That is the Nottingham Express Transit, the tram network for Nottingham. That'll be the line going off towards Clifton. So good news is I think I've already found the start of what I'm looking for. I can see a nice blue brick wall just there. I think we've found ourselves a disused railway bridge. So there it is, look, two perfect blue brick side walls for, well, it's farm access, isn't it? It's not a road, it's not really a footpath. Well, it is a footpath now, I believe. So there we go, look, I'll show you again. There's the tram line just there, all the green masts supporting the electricity wires. There we go, that's over there. Right, let's look at this bridge again, and I'm hoping once I've gone back over the other side, I'm sure I saw a footpath leading down to the trackbed, and that would be absolutely fantastic. Let's have a little look over each side. So not much down there except that's going to be gas or water, isn't it? And then absolutely nothing, because it would have been severed by the A52, which is, as you know, just over there. Let's have a look on the other side actually before we rush off. I'm getting a bit excited here about what we've found. Here over that side, that looks a little more promising, doesn't it? Let's go here, poke it over there. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I want to get down there, don't you? Come on, let's go. So this is Wilwell cutting, and it was dug out way back in 1895, so I think that's 126 years ago, isn't it? Now the bridge was just stood on is right here, still standing proud. Very little graffiti apart from that and that, so I suppose that is quite a bit of graffiti, isn't it? There's that gas or water pipe. It's echoing somewhat as well under here. This is astounding. I love this. It's not very often I find little nuggets like this, but I think even though it's only short, we should be trying to find and record as much of these disused railways as possible. It's quite a nice view down there, isn't it? So it would have been double track at this point. Now, I don't really know what lays down here, apart from the A52, of course. But the curiosity in me wants to just have a wander down, because you never know what could be laying around, if anything at all. There's the view back at the bridge again there, look. So I'm still pushing on a little further in the overgrown section, although it does look like it's used from time to time, although I don't really think anyone has today, because I've met quite a few cobwebs. So yeah, the bridge we've just seen is down there where it suddenly gets brighter in the middle. I'm going to press on down here. I've not found anything of interest yet, but I'm still taking you with me because it's still part of a trackbed, isn't it? Oh, there's a pheasant there. Might have got that on camera. We'll call him Robert. It's getting very squidgy just here, so probably won't. It's almost turned into like a abandoned canal bed now. So resembling more a swamp or a canal bed, and the sun's very bright at the minute, so I'm squinting a little bit. So we're right by Nottingham Express Transit, and that does indeed continue along the former track bed all the way back over towards Nottingham City Centre and Nottingham Midland Station. I did hear one go past a little while ago. I don't know how often they actually run down this section, but that's it. So that's Journey's End this way. As you can see, bit of a jungly swamp. I'm going to make my way back, and you know what, I'll see you back at that bridge again. Back at that bridge again. There it is. So let's push on to where it is now a lot clearer and see what else we can find. We will of course eventually meet up with the Great Central Railway North, the Heritage Railway Museum. It's only a stone throw down there. It's not very long at all, but it's really good that this has actually been preserved in the way it has. I think we've got some ballast down here, haven't we? There's some ballast remains there, look. Not a lot, but it's there. Let's have one last look at the bridge that I've been getting excited about. Now, I was thinking we've not actually seen much. It's not a lot behind, and I've just peered through here and there's a load of old fence posts, look, and they've got the old cable carriers on them for signalling, look. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There's probably a couple more chucked over the back. So that is pretty good. Let's get them from a different angle. There we go. Excellent. I can imagine there's all manner of things in there just waiting to be found. Some concrete there. They look like old covers for cables, like them ones that run along the edge of the track. But as you can see, the track bed itself is pretty barren. That bridge is about 100 metres over there we've just been at. We'll keep pushing on. It's clear all the way, so we never know. It's opened up a little bit now. It's quite clear on that side. I keep scanning from left to right to left to right as I keep looking for little relics. This may well be something here actually, is it? Is this one of those places where they'd have stored ballast? Piles of ballast inside. Certainly railway related, isn't it? Oh, that's good. I'm pleased we found something else. Right, that's great. So that's the view looking back, look. I can still make out the bridge at the very beginning. In the far distance I can see one of the blue abutments. That little ballast holder was just there. And we're pretty clear going forward. And again, I'm just steering both sides of the former track bed, hoping to find more things to go along with the ballast bin and the signal cable carriers, along with that bridge of course. I found what looks like an old drain, look. It's collapsed a little bit now. But yeah, that's what that would have been, look. It's a perfectly square shape. So that would have been for the drainage on the track bed. So that's again on the right hand side as we're walking. There's still the odd trace of ballast pottering around. I've not seen anything on the left since we saw those signal cable carriers at the very beginning. This all seems to be on that side since. And speaking of absolutely nothing on the left hand side, we've got another one of these, look. Just tucked away. Oh, we've got a milepost there, look. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, 2 finds in one. Get around the other side and have a better look. Oh. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. Come round here. Come round here. Look, an old base for a signal. Can you see that? I just... There you go. Still got the bolts in play. Kept my trainers pretty clean as well. So the milepost is just, you just make out that faint yellow in the middle. Look at that, 3 finds in one. That is brilliant. That's remarkable. Let's have a last look at this milepost, because I think that paintwork looks pretty good, considering. I wonder if it was done around about closure and it's just sat there since. I actually don't know what that is lying outside. Concrete block foundation and then a metal pillar all the way to the top, and it's curved at the very top. You can't really see it on camera. It's down there. No, not possible to really see it any better than I'm already showing you. An old milepost maybe, because it is just behind the yellow milepost just there. I've been walking really slowly to spot these things, but even then I have to wonder how much else have I actually missed. There must be dozens of things laying around here. It's all tree lined again, look, like it was at the very beginning. The milepost is about 2 dozen trees up there on the right, and it seems to be getting quite darker and denser down there, so whether we're coming to the end of our little route, hopefully not, because I'm quite enjoying this. It's really peaceful as well. It's beautiful down here. It's Wonderdown, and hopefully we'll find at least 1 or 2 more things. You're going to absolutely love this. Wait till you see what we've got. I'm going to turn you around. This is brilliant. The remains of a plate layers hut. That is brilliant. We're going to step inside of that and have a look at it. Could climb right through, but I'm going to be very sad, you could say, and take the step and go through the front door, cobwebs permitting. Look at this. So it appears to still have all of its outer pillars and posts. I think that one's fallen, look. That one just there. From that, no, that's fallen from that one actually. That's broken from there. So I'd assume there should have been one here, which is probably this one. But yeah, they're still present, aren't they? Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? How about that? That is brilliant, isn't it? I think I can actually see something else. It's just down there. I don't think we've done yet. Very much so at the end of the journey, because it seems to finish just there where you can see that embankment. I've probably got to walk back the way they came. So I'm going to get myself back onto the forward track bed, which, ooh, no, better go out the door. Can't do it properly one way and not the other. And get a load of this around here. So where's the plate layers hut one last time? Just going to take you around here, and I found it's some sort of drain or culvert. Look at this. Look at that. Ain't that peculiar? Now that's above track bed level. So what that's done is it's been diverted to go underneath. Look down there, and it must come out over this side somewhere, but I'm not going to be able to get to it. I think it runs along there, and it must come out over there where the nettles are. Let's go back and have a better look at this, because that's quite a peculiar design, isn't it? So you can see where the stream would have cascaded down, and it probably, given there's some stagnant water in there, I think it's just because it's mid-September that it's just dried up, and it will in fact flow again. Let's get around here, look. Look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it? So a drain caught inside that small circular culvert, and then it cascades down there where it would materialise over the other side of the trackbed somewhere. But I've not yet found if it is still there. It must still be there. But what a cute little piece of workmanship that is. Now you know me, I can't just leave it there. I've conveniently got a death ray with me for some reason. For some reason I packed it because I just didn't know what I might find. It's always best to keep a torch with you. And I'm quite tempted to, I want to get down there without hurting myself or slipping. There we go. Oh, there's lots of flying things down here. So there's the culvert itself. And there it is. Well, it's not really a culvert as such, is it? But you know what I mean. And that's it lit up. Just step back. Don't want to get eaten by anything living in that culvert behind me. That looks good, doesn't it? Now this side's going to be a little bit trickier, but I'm going to try and have a look. You can just make out, if I take that away, you can just make out the pin of the other end, look. That's it, lit up again. No way you're going to get down there. You're not getting me inside that one. But it shows that it is pretty long. Again, look, you can just make out the pin of light in the distance. And my echo sounds really creepy when it comes out the other end. Brilliant. The trackbed clearly came, so that's where we came from, down there, came across here. There's something up there, look. So there must have been a bridge that's been infilled, because we've got a square section coping stone just there, look. And also some of the brickwork from what would have been for the bridge, or some kind of retaining wall for it. I'm really not sure what's up there. Trackbed, I'll slide over here. There's nothing remaining, look, it's just fields. It's gone. Obliterated, no longer exists. Nothing there. Right, I think I've made that clear. So back down here, little culvert under the trackbed, and then that disappears over there. Well, that looks like it's it, doesn't it? And I'm absolutely surprised. I've done trackbeds which have took me an hour or two to walk 5, 6, 7 miles long before, and I've found that much in that amount of, you know, space. To find something in probably a quarter of a mile or so, it's absolutely remarkable. I'd get yourself down here if you're ever in the area. It's a beautiful little stroll. Bring the dog or the kids or just your other half. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. That'd be nice if you've got any more suggestions for little things like this, no matter how big or small. Subscribe, like, share. You can also become a channel member, which helps us support get to places from A to B and all that kind of razzmatazz. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.